Hi, today I would like to address a topic of holistic marketing. And that's a very interesting thing because we were told we need to have this strategy or that thing. And when we speak about holistic marketing, we do not chase anyone, we do not run after anyone, we just make ourselves available and attract who will resonate with the frequency. And that's a very interesting thing because when we do not attract, we just need to work on the nervous system capacity. And we have to hold the vision of those who are a good match, and we have to work on that instead of having a better product or a better marketing approach or targeting, like all this kind of like hooks, loops, whatever you choose to do. It's not the way to do it in a holistic way. Holistically, you make yourself available and you attract through the nervous system capacity. My friend Lillian recently wrote a book, From Survival to Sovereignty, which is all about that, which is all about making yourself available and changing your mindset from survival and running and leading your programs, your products, your books, your offerings to the sovereignty, to making yourself available and holistically attracting amazing people into your field. And as I'm reflecting on my journey, this is how I've been running my business forever. Like all these 10 years, that's been the journey. All these 10 years, that's been what I've been doing. And I had many different seasons in my life when my business was more active, or I was scaling it, or when it was quite slow and I was not ready to even launch anything. And that's an amazing thing to reflect about, because the nervous system capacity was at a particular level and I needed a particular level of activations or healing or work to be done. And no matter which strategies I chose, they worked or didn't work depending on the nervous system capacity. In my offering, which is called Embrace Money Mindset, but also Divine Direction, we speak about attracting the ideal client through the quantum field. And that's a very powerful way to do so. And actually, I need to redo my own work because there is a questionnaire, there is a worksheet to be implemented, to be addressed, and like several steps. And you hold this vision and you bring it into the quantum field and call in your ideal clients, your ideal people, your like who you want to attract. And if it is, for example, a partner, it's the same thing. And this is a very interesting thing to reflect upon because in business schools we are taught to keep the revenue vision, to keep the amount of clients we want to get, to keep this, to keep that, but that actually is not the way you do it holistically. Holistically, you attract who your nervous system capacity is able to serve from your heart. So your call is also from your heart. And those who are to hear from heart to heart, they hear the call on a different level within their body. They respond to the call within the body, and that's much more powerful than being targeted, chased upon, and anything else of the kind. And that's why I'm inviting everyone to return to the heart as much as possible in every single moment of your life, and to perceive reality through your heart. Because when there is something calling you, you will feel it within your body. You will notice, you will understand. And when there is something like a targeted marketing, you will also understand, but you might be confused. So please start returning to the heart as much as possible. And then there is no business that cannot be created. There is nothing that can not be done You can create whatever you feel called to do, and you are to do so because you came here for that. Don't stop, don't doubt, keep on moving. The other thing I want to mention is one of my clients, when we spoke about a business idea she had or some other possibilities of growing and scaling the opportunity, she would be like, oh, I'm turned off, I don't know, I don't want, I am scared. And that is exactly the response, the fear, right? The response of the body, which was comfortable and convenient for millennia to keep small. And that was something like really something that was there forever and that we are to step out of. But it's hard, and we shouldn't do it through pushing harder. We should do it through gentle presence and looking beyond. Why that is so scary? What is beyond? What is hiding beneath my fears? What is the programming I'm scared of? And look beyond. What can be shifted? What transformation can be implemented?